Hello everyone and welcome back to another True Unscripted Puro video. Today we have another episode of the Rising Sun Renaissance, as today we have night 5 of the G1 Climax. If you missed last episode, you missed A block action with the updated standings, but tonight it is B block action and your main matches for tonight. Zack Sabre Jr. takes on Callum Newman. Drilla Moloney takes on Yuya Uemura. Shota Umino takes on Ren Narita. Aaron Wolf takes on Gabe Kidd. And Hinare takes on Oscar. But before we can get into the show, we have to prepare. Select venue location. We are going to Chubu. And we are going to the City Hall Plaza. Yes. Locker room incidents. Junji Harada ran pre-show training drills to work on basics and safety for 5 students. Toshi Makabe came to backstage with an angle idea. Okay. Don Fale got into a heated argument with a fan outside and had to be restrained before he made things physical. Damn. Takashi Iizuka chose to respond with a stern warning. And ooh, negative impact upon Don Fale. Okay. And that is all. I'm gonna pull a rib on Gabe Kidd. Yeah. Practical joke. Failed to help the situation. Okay. Absent workers. Just Jake Boston Young because he's injured. I'm going to get on to pre-booking night 5 of the G1 Climax, and I'll be right back. And on to night 5 of the G1 Climax. We start the show off with Hartley Jackson and Riway Oiwa defeating Yudo Ice and Daiki Nagai in a decent match when Hartley Jackson pinned Daiki Nagai. In terms of entering work, Yudo Ice, unsurprisingly, was head and shoulders above everyone else. Yudo Ice seemed off his game here, but he did a 79, so I can't really tell. 74 rating, love to see it. Afterwards, in your next match, Jake Lee and Francesco Akira defeat Dick Togo and Sonata in a decent match when Francesco Akira pinned Dick Togo. 63 rating, love to see it. Francesco Akira seemed off his game here. 56 rating, not too bad. Akira and Lee don't have bad chemistry, which, love to see that. Afterwards, in your next match, Bishamon defeat Grado Khan and Zane J in a decent match when Yoshihashi pinned Zane J following a Shoto. Zane J was weak link doing a 33. I mean, he's developing, so can't be too upset. Afterwards, in your next match, Oleg Bolton and Tatsuya Matsumoto defeat Konosuke Takeshita and Taisei Nakahara in a poor match when Tatsuya Matsumoto submitted Taisei Nakahara. In terms of entering war, Konosuke Takeshita was head and shoulders above everyone else, doing a 79. Tatsuya Matsumoto was really off his game, doing a 21. 66 rating. Love to see it. Afterwards, in your last preliminary tag match, Shingo Takagi and Shun Skywalker defeat Yota Tsuji and Taiji Ishimori in a decent match. Ishimori was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's in-ring performances, doing a 49, which honestly isn't even bad, so can't be too upset. 78 rating, love to see it. But on to your block action for the night. Starting off with Oscar defeating Hinare via pinfall following a leg drop in a decent match. Hinare was really off his game. The injury that Hinare worked through took a big toll on him. 69 rating. Oscar now with 2 points. Hinare still with 4 points. Afterwards, in your next match, Gabe Kidd defeats Aaron Wolf in a decent wild brawl. Gabe Kidd now with 4 points. Aaron Wolf still at the bottom of the block with 0. Hate to see it. 61 rating. Hopefully he can get some points. Otherwise, the chances of him going to the playoffs are looking very slim at this point. But on to your next match as Ren Narita defeats Shota Umino in a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, with Ren Narita now getting 4 points and Shota Umino still with 4 points. Shota Umino was really off his game, and Umino and Ren Narita have pretty good chemistry, and it lifted the match. Love to see that. 70 rating. Incredible. Afterwards, in your co-main event for the night, Yuya Uemura defeats Drilla Moloney in a decent match. 52 rating. Can't be too mad at that. Yuya now with 6 points, leading the block, while Drilla Moloney still with only 2 points. Afterwards, your main event for the night, Zack Sabre Jr. defeats Callum Newman in a good match. Zack Sabre Jr. now getting his first 2 points on the board. Callum Newman stuck with 2. Both men really need to get some points at this moment. 76 rating, love to see it. Finished the show with a 76 rating. Didn't result in any popularity changes, but like always, we will have gained popularity basically everywhere. Finished the show, financial report, just over 50K. And that is all. So, B block standings. In first place, you have Yuya Uemura with 6 points. Then, all with 4 points, you have Ren Narita, Shota Umino, Gabe Kidd, and Hinare. Then, with 2 points, you have Drilla Moloney, Zack Sabre Jr., Callum Newman, and Oscar. Then, with 0 points, you have Aaron Wolf. Looking ahead to night 6, you have all A block action as Shingo Takagi takes on Yota Tsuji. Konosuke Takeshita takes on Oleg Bolin. Hiroki Goto takes on Great Khan. Jake Lee takes on Sonata. And Yudo Ice takes on Ryuhei Oiwa. That's going to be it for today's episode of the Rising Sun Renaissance. I've been True Unscripted Puro, and I'll see you all next time.